last quick explanation on inverted clubs. What I mean is, normally the clubs are cast, presented in an upright position. There's a number of exercises that seems to be neglected all the time with the clubs in the downward position, that is inverted. Obviously, the first one is this position and bring them straight up. What I do for the chest is I bring the clubs out, and it works better with a heavier club, but start with a light club and then progress as time goes on. I hold them like in the right angle position, and I bring the clubs out to the side. So I push the weight this way. On the side, it looks like this. Right here, I extend the chest. I'm using the chest to pull the club in. That's one exercise. Second exercise, it looks very similar to Nordic-track or skiing. And Palavan recently shared this with me, and I wanted to share it because I thought it was too good to keep to myself, to be honest with you. We've seen everybody do swings, myself included, like this. Well, when you invert them, the advantage to this is, if you're inside, I could never swing these clubs above my head inside. I'd hit the ceiling. But I can do this exercise inside. We're all familiar with Hindu squats, and this motion, well, we can combine the Hindu squat motion with the club motion, and you get double probably the effect because of the resistance and the weight. You hold the clubs like this, you swing the clubs to the rear, bring them up, and then here. When you swing them back, I'll try to give you more distance, swing them back as far as you can. Squat as deeply as you can. Give a few of those a try and see if you enjoy that. The last thing I'll suggest is something I've done for ages, and I still believe in it. I do it with heavy clubs as well as lighter clubs, and that is in the inverted position. I'll hold the clubs, and I try to work my extensors in my forearm. We're so used to holding the clubs in this position, but we very seldom ever really hit the extensors or target them directly. So what I try to do is hold the clubs out a little bit, and I'm trying to isolate my elbow movement. Just bring the clubs up, but really trying to hit this movement. I'm not moving my arm as much as I'm moving the back of my hand. I'm not just pulling the club up. It's not really just a reverse curl, which is level. I'm trying to take that baby finger and move it to the elbow. And if you'll do a few of those at the finish of every program, you'll begin to see that it really hits that forearm and helps you quite a bit. So I hope that's helpful, useful, and productive for you. Enjoy.